trying to figure out what is the meaning of Chinese bone straight. What is that? Is it hair blend? Is it human hair? Is it hair donor? What is it that is Chinese bone straight? So this video today, I'm going to talk about Chinese bone straight. Kind of how you know when you see Chinese bone straight. How you know when you see like different things, many things about Chinese bone straight. So Chinese bone straight, as everybody know, Chinese bone straight from the name, Chinese bone straight is produced in China. That's it. So Chinese, when you talk about Chinese bone straight, if anybody else is a bone is a hair. It's referred to as a kind of hair that is produced in China. It is not 100% human hair. It's not 100% human hair. It is because why is not 100% human hair? Because it is processed. It is heavily processed. It's not natural hair. It's not hair donor. When you talk about Chinese bone straight, it is a hair that is heavily processed with chemicals so that it can be soft, it can be silky in texture, it can be it can be shiny, all this hair shiny because of the chemical applied in it. So when we talk about Chinese bone straight, you know that normally China doesn't have good hair because of the kind of food they eat. When you talk about that, they normally order hair, other different kind of hairs from different countries, Indonesia, India, Brasilia. So all these countries, they can just order hair from different kind of countries. When they bring those hair together, they will put it together, process it together with chemicals and everything. When it's blend together and everything, they are going to use it to form a portrait. That is why it's called a Chinese portrait. Because they're going to put all this hair together and make it to be very soft, to be shiny, and very good looking. That is when we talk about Chinese. That is where all this Chinese portrait is coming from. It is a hair generally produced like different hairs from different people from different countries. They put it together, they process it, they process it together with chemicals. So that is why it's not 100% human hair. When somebody say Chinese portrait is 100%, it's not. It's not 100% because when you talk about 100% human hair, it's when a hair is plucked from someone, like when you talk about Vietnam, Vietnam, or this normal human hair, you say you know that it's 100%. No, it's not 100%. But because of the way processed, China then they can produce many things. Because of the way they process it, both the chemical and everything, that is why it's called Chinese bone straight. So I get this question sometimes. It will be like, how do you know Chinese bone straight? How do you know this bone straight? How is it different from other bone straight? When you see a Chinese bone straight, it's beautiful. It's very shiny. So it is smooth. It is straight. It is beautiful. It is soft. When you touch the hair, it's very soft because of it is heavily processed. It's not natural hair. It is not rough. It is not like the hair is straight. It is beautiful. It is soft in texture. It is produced in China, and it is a hair that is combined with different hairs to make a particular hair. So it is a hair that is processed with chemicals. That is why it is straight. It is smooth. It is beautiful, and it is very soft. So another thing to know about Chinese bone straight is the durability. Does it last? People will be like, does it last? How long will it last? When it comes to Chinese bone straight, it does not. If you don't maintain Chinese bone straight, trust me, it will spoil because you know that it was made with chemicals and many things. So when you don't maintain it, when you don't take care of that bone straight, it can start falling out. Like one by one, you comb it, everything will just fall out. Everything will just scatter. So in this, like one thing I know that when you buy anything you buy, when you don't maintain it, it will spoil. So let me just say, Chinese bone straight you cannot compare a Chinese bone straight to a Vietnam bone straight. Vietnam is a natural hair produced from a natural you don't add any chemical from in Vietnam bone straight. But when it comes to Chinese bone straight, it is heavily processed. So you cannot compare it with other bone straight. Other bone straight can last as long as it is. But when it comes to Chinese bone straight, let me just say within the space of 5 years or within a space of 3 years, I'm not very sure, but all I know is that when you maintain it, trust me, when you maintain a bone straight, whether Vietnam bone straight or Chinese bone straight, it will last for you. When anything is not maintained, it will not last for you. So that is all I have to say about the durability of this Chinese bone straight. So another one you need to know is the prices. Is it the same price? Some people will be like, is it the same price with Vietnam bone straight? What is the price like? When it comes to Chinese bone straight, the price is very affordable. You can see a Chinese bone straight of 40 something thousand. You can see a Chinese bone straight depending on the inches, you understand? Depending on the inches. So and depending on the grade. There is a hair, maybe say when it comes to Chinese bone straight, only kind of a hair that is not if it's natural, like black color, natural hair, natural Chinese bone straight, it's kind of affordable. not bleached with other color, when it is bleached with another color, the price will be up, will be a bit higher. So the prices of Chinese bone straight is more affordable compared to Vietnam bone straight, other bone straight. So the Chinese bone straight, you see a Chinese bone straight of 60,000. If it's a 12 inches, you see 60,000, 65, 40, depending where you are buying from, the company you are buying from, or the vendor you are buying from. So, and depending the inches, when it comes to 12 inches, you'll be getting 45, 50. When it comes to like 12 inches or 14 inches, you'll be getting something like 70 something, 75. When it comes to all these 16, 18, 20, you're getting like 100 or 100 and something, depending on the inches and depending on the grade of the hair. So that is the price. When it comes to the price, Chinese bone straight is more affordable than other bone straight. So I'm back again. Another thing to know about Chinese bone straight is the color. Some people be like, does Chinese bone straight have a particular color? Does it be like other color? Chinese bone straight have different colors depending on the one you want. We have colors. We have natural colors. We have orange color, red, different color. Mention it. Any color that you want in a hair. Any color you want in a hair. As long as other bone straight have the color, you see it in Chinese bone straight. But when it comes to color and prices, like natural colors, as I said before, natural colors are very affordable because it's natural. It's not going to, no stress of joining or no stress of going to bleach with another color. To normally Chinese bone straight is black, it's natural color. When you want it in another color, more chemicals will be needed, more things will be needed to achieve that particular color that you need. So that is why the natural color is more affordable because it's natural, it's processed like that. But when it comes to another colors, when it comes to orange colors, normally generally in a hair, whereby you want another color in that particular hair, it's usually expensive. Other colors is usually expensive. You understand? Because sometimes it's all about the color, how it was achieved. That is why it is expensive. But when it comes to natural color, it's much, much, much affordable. So another thing you need to know about Chinese bone straight, before I talk about the last one, so I've not introduced myself. My name is Cynthia Chidera. Cynthia. So if your first time of watching this video, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and don't forget to turn on the notification button to always know when I post any video. So that will save anybody's time. Quick one. Another thing to know about Chinese bone straight, the quality. Does it last? How is the quality like? How is the hair like? The quality is good. As I said before, it is not like normal Vietnam bone straight. Vietnam is human hair, pure 100%. But when it comes to Chinese bone straight, it's not 100% human hair. Reason, it's not synthetic. No, it is not blend. No. Reason why it's not 100% because it was produced with chemical to achieve that particular softness of the hair, the texture of the hair, the quality of the hair. That is why it's not 100% human hair. So the quality is nice if you maintain it. There is sometimes if you are using Chinese bone, let me be honest with everybody, if you are using a Chinese bone at a particular time of the year, it will start falling out. Especially when you are not maintaining the hair. It will start falling out one by one, like it will start coming out. When you comb it like this, you see everywhere, even in your body, you see the hair coming out one by one because it is easily weak. It can be easily weak. Sometimes when you produce something with chemical, you know how chemical is. Sometimes the chemical will get weak and everything will start spoiling. So, because that is why they said if you buy the Chinese bone straight, try and maintain it. When you buy this, the bone straight is very fine. It's beautiful. It's straight. And another thing to know about this Chinese bone straight, when you want to buy a Chinese bone straight, so that they will not be they will not they will not scam you. To avoid that scam of a thing, when you see a Chinese bone straight, when they bring a Vietnam bone straight and a Chinese bone straight, they thick like the strands of that bone straight, like this hair now, the strand, the one of this hair in that Chinese bone is usually thick. It's very thick compared to Vietnam bone straight. I don't know whether I get this. The strand of a see it like normal seeing it. It's kind of thicker than a Vietnam and than a normal hair bone straight. You understand? That is the number one difference between a Chinese bone straight and a Vietnam bone straight. So another one is that it is straight. It is straight. It is beautiful. The texture is beautiful. It's very soft. When you touch the hair, it's very very soft. So one thing is that if you doesn't maintain it, it will start falling out. That is why the week it will start getting weak and start falling out because of it's not 100% human hair. So this is the end of this video. So this video is all about Chinese bone straight. So tell me what you know. What some things I did not talk about is hair. You can send it. You can drop your message. You can drop a message on the comment section. Just say something. If you like this video, like my video, like my comment, and please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching this video to this end. Thank you so much for being my space. Thank you for everything I've done. Thank you for watching to this particular video. And I know today I've said it all about this Chinese bone straight. If you want to know more about Chinese bone straight, you can browse it and know more the main origin of this Chinese bone straight. Once more, Chinese bone straight. So say fine. You cannot afford Vietnam, you afford Chinese bone straight.